Well, guess we should just start with injuries. What any updates there with Morris or
Yep,
Gum?
I think Morris will be available. Is after watching him move a little bit today, and so yeah, I see him being available. Do not see Gums being available, and then outside of that, I think we're pretty healthy. I mean, with contributors off of the two deep.
Yeah, Bennett's been practicing.
Yep, yep. Evan's gone the last couple of days and done some good stuff.
One player that didn't show up on the two deep and haven't heard anything about him is JoJo Forrest. Is he with you guys right now, or
He has been unavailable for camp.
okay? Is Brian mentioned yesterday that Chance would probably be the backup quarterback?
Yeah, I think at this moment, yeah, if we had to get to the second guy, we feel like your Chance will be the first one in there. Do feel like him and Nick are pretty close, and so, but I mean, we want to give guys reps on like today, and so yeah, Chance to be next.
Do you know what the pregame plan is for players in terms of any social justice stuff, or what the helmet sticker is going to say, or anything like that?
Yep. We do got a few things going. Helmet sticker being the emblem of Damn Change that the athletic department, along with student athletes, put together. The guys discussed that. Felt really good about that. We have a couple of shirts pregame. With stuff which I'll let you guys see on Saturday, and then we will have a moment of unity. I think it's about 3 or 4 minutes before kickoff that we'll do.
I have no idea how the pregame is going to work, but will you be on a field for the national anthem this year, or?
I'm not certain on this, but I don't believe so, because we're going with the same kind of protocol that we're in the locker room 20 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah. Are there any new rules this season that might take a little bit of an adjustment for you guys at all? I mean, I'm not blanking on anything that's really significant, but
no, I mean, with the sidelines now, you can go all the way down. I think it's the 15-yard line, so that's different in regards to substitutions, and you can get further down toward the end zone. I know that'll be something that's different from last year. Outside of that, I don't think anything major.
Jonathan, going back to Chance, how impressive do you think it's kind of been for him to come in here with no spring ball and figure this thing out on the fly and pick up the playbook pretty quickly?
Yeah, he's worked really hard at it, and the quality of his play is dramatically different right now compared to the first week of fall camp. He's just continued to work hard. The reps have been beneficial for him. He's got some physical tools, as athleticism, the accuracy, and now that he's getting more and more comfortable within the offense, his play has been even better.
Jonathan, how's the week of preparation been, and just how ready do you feel for this game on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, I know these guys are putting in a great focus in the meetings and on the field. It's been a long time coming. I know these guys are anxious to get this started here in a couple of days. I thought our preparation was crisp. We've been looking at these guys for quite a while. First games are always a little unsettling, not exactly knowing what you're going to get. But it's going to be good to play the game on Saturday and find out.
How much were you able to tackle during camp, and how confident will you be that it's pretty sharp on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's talked about before. It's that fine line of doing too much and too little. We did do, obviously, a couple of scrimmages that are live tackle, and I think we had 3 other practices that we had segments of practice being live. And so we got a good amount that way. And we do more than just the 11 on 11. I mean, we're doing some individual drills that are dealing with tackling. And so that's, again, going back to first games, uncertainty, see exactly where we're at. But I do feel that we've given these guys a bunch of opportunity to tackle, at the same time keeping them safe.
Outside of the captains and perhaps, like Rashid, is there anyone else that's kind of emerged as a leader that we don't really think about?
Oh, I look at the receiver room. Bradford and Colby Taylor do a great job of leading that group. Jamar in the running back room, along with BJ. Brandon Kipper in the offensive line, because again, like I mentioned, when we had captains, we voted and 4 came out on top, but we had 24 that actually received votes, and Ham did. Noose and Eldridge both got a bunch of votes. And so we've got multiple guys that have influence on this team in a positive way.
Jonathan, with all the kind of concern there was leading up to this season with the non-contact injuries and kind of the uncertainty around that, do you feel pretty fortunate that you guys are, for the most part, pretty healthy heading into this first week and have avoided some of that stuff?
Yeah, no question. Feel fortunate and recognize that it can change quickly. And so, taking every precaution as a program in regards to our day-to-day living, also having plans and preparations if you do all of a sudden lose a guy or two headed into a game.
Was there anything that changed with that plan during fall camp that would have differed from a normal season?
I mean, what do you mean?
You talked before the season. You kind of talked about how you guys are going to do some different things, like maybe start in the red zone just to prevent some of those hamstring injuries.
Oh,
did anything else like that kind of come up at all, or anything unique?
No, I guess I was thinking more of COVID-19. I mean, we did the red zone piece a little bit for like soft tissue injuries, which we still had some, but I believe our numbers are down compared to last fall camp. So those kind of adjustments we made. Again, the tackling thing, you're always working the right recipe there. So, we feel good where we're at.
I haven't been able to ask you this, but obviously Jake Luton starting on Sunday. Just wanted to get your thoughts on that event.
Yeah, really happy for him. Texted him a little bit. I know other guys have. These guys work really hard to chase a dream, and Jake's had a dream to play in the NFL for a long time. And so being able to be a part of his 2 years here, seeing his growth, his progression, and seizing the opportunity. I think he did it at Oregon State, did great things for us, especially last year, and then kept working hard. Obviously, I wasn't able to see kind of training camp in Jacksonville, but the reports and people had mentioned that he had a great camp, and that didn't surprise me. The guy had a focused goal and wanted to be in that league, got in the league, and now the opportunity to start a game. It's a great story, and it's well-deserved.